Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. The excellent turkey milkshake has apparently cited Mark Chamberlain, 25 years old from Portsmouth, southpaw lightweight, as one of his favourite fighters, and he asked for him to come over to Riyadh and fight. And Chamberlain did not disappoint because he stopped the very good domestic level fighter Gavin Gwynne, who I think is the current EBU champ. He stopped him in only 4 rounds. And Gwynne didn't get a look in. I mean, Gwynne is tough. He's from a Welsh guy. I can't remember what part of Wales he's from, but, he came in with a 17 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw record. He'd been stopped by Tennyson. Was it James Tennyson? That was back in 2020. Previously, since he's been undefeated, there was a draw against Craig Woodruff, but he stopped Woodruff in 5 rounds in the rematch. He beat Emiliano Marcelli, the ancient, 47 years old, I think he was. 42 wins, no defeats and 1 draw, Marcelli, but he retired after 8 rounds against Gwynne. And Gwynne, that was a victory for Gwynne that got him the EBU title. It was against Marcelli, yeah. He's also been British champ. I think he's held the Commonwealth belt. And he's actually done it the hard way, because I think he lost to Joe Cordina the first time round for the British and Commonwealth belts, and came back, and then he's won all of them except the world title. Well, unfortunately, at 33, he's probably not going to get that world title shot, because he didn't win a minute against Mark Chamberlain, who at 25, 8 years younger, very, very good fighter, very, very impressive performance. This is the most impressive performance of his career, Mark Chamberlain. He started very, very quickly. He immediately started beating up Gwynne, not just beating him, but beating him up. By the second round, Gwynne had a very bad swelling over his right eye, and the swelling throughout the fight increased because it actually spread like around the eye all the way, sort of like a horseshoe shape around the eye. And Barry Jones mentioned that it was threatening to spread down his face. Well, the doctor after 2 rounds looked at Gwynne, who just couldn't do anything. He was shake, rattle and roll. He was just battered around the ring. He tried to fight back, was firing punches back. None of them bothered Chamberlain in the slightest. Whereas Chamberlain looked very fluid, very, lovely poise. Like I say, he's a southpaw. Gwynne's conventional fighter, orthodox. Chamberlain, perfect distance, hanging things off the jab, firing, lead punches, crosses and hooks, having success with whatever he did, banging to the body very well. He did not neglect the body work, Mark Chamberlain. And Gwynne didn't hit the floor, and that's an achievement, because they looked ready to stop it after 3 rounds, and then Gwynne was given 1 final round. The doctor had a look at him a couple of times, and then he got trapped on the ropes, was just getting the hell beaten out of him. And I don't think Howard Foster, who was the referee, noticed it, but the towel actually came in from Tony Borg, I think, trains Gwynne. Quite rightly so. Gwynne was never going to win this fight. He's a good fighter. This was only a 10-rounder, so Chamberlain did not pick up Gwynne's EBU title, but he did collect one of the WBO intercontinental thing, whatever the hell that is. Gets him a ranking, I suppose. That's the excuse we always give. And I think Chamberlain's also been IBF European champ, but that's not the real title. The real title is the EBU. So Gavin Gwynne's had a great career. He's won those 3 belts, and he's been Welsh champ as well. But Chamberlain is the one that threatens to gate crash the world scene. He's got time on his hands at only 25. He fires punches, hurtful punches with both fists. Doesn't mind the combinations. These aren't 1s and 2s. These are 3s, 4s, even 5s. And gradually grinds you down. Looks very relaxed, nice relaxed shoulders. Doesn't neglect his defence. I mean, this kid this is a threat. This is a big threat. And if he's brought along correctly, given some sort of top 20 opponents, edge towards the top 10, I don't see any reason why in 2 or 3 years' time he can't be not just winning world titles, but maybe keeping them. I mean, we're talking lightweights here. But what's the hurry? He's 25. And this on the big stage, on the undercard of Ngannou versus Joshua, he made a bit of a statement here. And I'm sure Turkey Al Sheikh He'll be very happy to invite him back. This is a Queensberry fighter, by the way. Frank Warren, all 72 years young of him, he was happy with him. Yeah, that 5 versus 5, the Matchroom versus Queensberry thing, I wouldn't be surprised to see Mark Chamberlain on that. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Who were they matching with? Lightweights? Interesting. Yeah. Joe Cordina, maybe? I don't know. You tell me. Leave it in the comments. Anyway, good performance by Chamberlain. What did you think of it? Let me know your opinion. Like the video if you liked it. Hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and spread the word about Joe Stunner Boxing. Why not? Costs nothing. Catch you later. Bye for now.